Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach about Heart of Algebra in SAT Maths. Heart of Algebra is one of the most important topics in SAT and accounts for 33% of the overall SAT marks in SAT Maths. So I hope you find this video useful and do subscribe to my channel.
So let's get started with the first question. Here we have 1 by 5 plus 4h is equal to 1 by 3 and we need to find the value of h. So the first thing I'm going to do is write down my equation 1 by 5 plus 4h is equal to 1 by 3. The next thing I'll do is take the 1 by 5 to the other side. So whenever you move something from the left hand side to the right hand side, it changes sign. So it would become 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5. Now let's take the LCM, which is 3 times 5, 15. And 3 goes into 15 5 times, minus 5 goes into 3. So it's kind of like cross, looking at the values as cross multiplying. So you would get 4h is equal to 2 by 15. So h will be equal to 2 by 15 into 4, which is going to be 1 by 30. That's your answer. Now let's move to the next question. So here we have 8x plus 8 is equal to 108. What is the solution for x? So first thing is I'll take 8 to the other side. So this becomes 108 minus 8, which would be 100. So 8x is equal to 100. So x would be 100 divided by 8. Now we know 4 would go into 125 times. 4 would go into this 2 times. So your answer would be 25 by 2. Now let's move on to the next question. So the next question is minus 5x plus 1 is equal to minus 6. So I can take the 1 again to the other side. It would become negative. So minus 6 minus 1 is equal to minus 5. So minus 5x is equal to minus 7. X would be equal to minus 7 by minus 5. Negative signs get cancelled off. And your answer would be 7 by 5. All right, let's move on to the next question. The next question here is minus 24 is equal to 3 times 1 plus r. What is the value of 7 times 1 plus r? So look carefully, they're not asking us for the value of r. They're instead telling us to find the value of 7 times 1 plus r. So what I'm going to do is minus 24 is equal to 3 times 1 plus r. So I'm just going to divide negative 24 by 3 and find out what the value of 1 plus r is. And that would be negative 8 is the value of 1 plus r. So what would be 7 times 1 plus r? It would just be negative 8 times 7, which is minus 56. So your answer should be A. This way, instead of wasting time in finding the value of r and then finding the value, you can directly use the equation and figure out the value in a much faster manner. All right. Now let's go to the next question. The next question here is 5 into x minus y plus 4 is equal to 7. Then what is the value of x minus y? So we just follow the same steps that we've used in the previous question. First thing is I'll take the 4 to the other side. So 5 times x minus y would be 7 minus 4, which is going to be 3. So 5 times x minus y is 3. This means that x minus y should be 3 by 5. So my answer would be the C option. All right. So the next question is a word problem. Let's break it down. Harry took a loan from the bank and he each month pays back a fixed amount of money back to the bank. The equation shows the remaining amount of the loan. So it's important to keep in mind that this equation is the remaining amount that is due to the bank, and they've given the measure is in dollars after T months. Then how much money does he pay back to the bank in dollars? So if we look carefully, the only variable that is changing here is minus 200 times T. So each month the amount that he is paying is getting subtracted from the initial amount, which would be this. This would be your initial amount and this would be the amount that he is paying. So the amount that he is paying each month is going to be 200. So in such questions, it's very easy to look at the answer, but you have to read the question carefully in order to figure that out. Let's move to the next question now. Andre has a glass tank. First, he wants to put some marbles in it, all of the same volume. Then, he wants to fill the tank with water until it's completely full. The equation shown describes the volume of the water. Then, what should be the and there are when there are n marbles, so what is the amount of what is the volume of the tank basically? So this is a very long question to read and can be confusing, but if you look carefully, the water in this is given by W is equal to 32 minus 0.5 N. So when we are adding marbles into the tank, the water is getting displaced. So the volume of the tank would be 32. And the number of marbles that get added would just keep subtracting the water from the tank. Now let's move ahead to the next question. The next question is, Quinn returned home one summer to find it extremely hot. They turned on the air conditioner and the room temperature started decreasing at a constant rate. Anytime you hear the term constant rate, it means that it is the value that is going to have the variable. So the question here is, the equation shows the room temperature, and it also shows it's in t minutes after the air conditioner was turned on. So what is the room's temperature when Quinn returned home? That means they're asking for what is the initial temperature or the temperature when t was 0. So in this case, that would be 42. Let's move ahead. Next question is, Rachel is driving a race car at a constant speed, and the formula shows the remaining distance. Then what is the speed? So if the remaining distance is given, so we know that speed times time is going to be the distance. So this is the quantity that's going to get subtracted from the value of the total distance in order to get the remaining distance. Therefore, in this case, 38 would be the speed of Rachel in order for us to figure out that quantity. All right, let's move ahead to the last question, I think, in this video, which is 40,000 plus 500C. Caden starts a new job selling dental chairs, and he earns a base salary plus a commission for every chair he sells. So the base salary would be 40,000 and the commission would be 500 times. It's a variable because the number of chairs he sells is the amount that he would earn. So this is the equation that is talking about this. Then what is the base salary? So like I mentioned, the fixed amount would be the base salary. Therefore 40,000 is your base salary. And this is the last question of this video. If you enjoyed this video, do hit the like button, subscribe, and follow for more videos, and do comment on which areas you would like me to make more videos for SAT. Thank you.